Hello, my name is Abe. Welcome back to Dead Cells, not Dead Space, Dead Cells. Still on the, well, not still on, they were back on the bank update to play a little bit of the alpha version of the bank. And I also did a little bit of just a wee bit of gameplay modification here to maybe have a better run in the bank update. You know, I'm gonna actually go explosive tube because there's a lot of purple equipment here too. And the explosive barrel launcher seems kind of fun. So this is still the bank update. It is not the full version of the bank update that is gonna be happening. That's gonna happen at some point in the future. But I did unlock everything on this save file. So in theory, we're gonna have the ability to see more of the bank stuff. For instance, I have all of the mutations, so we can check out the mutations that exist in this update, which I think is gonna be kind of fun. You know, I will take this over the cocoon and we'll see what happens. How did I do this? Well, when you install the alpha update for Dead Cells, it asks you if you want to create a fully completed save file or if it wants to import your data from your current save file. What I did the first time is I imported the data from my own save file so that I could unlock stuff as I go, but that seemed to make it so that, you know, we didn't have all the mutations or all the weapons and we had to unlock them as we go, which was fun. But I wanna see what the new, and dude, honestly, we're probably gonna do this. I wanna see what the new mutations actually do because I hear some interesting things about them. So by creating a 100% unlocked experimental save file, I have everything done. I have everything unlocked. No blueprint hunting required. And I also, okay. You know, if it hits, let's do it. I also, okay. Sorry, had to do that real quick. I also did a run where I fought the Hand of the King. So that's the other criteria that you had to do in order to get all of the access to the bank is fight the Hand of the King. So I just did that on off-camera run because it was kind of boring. So now in theory, we have access to everything. Oh, that's not good. We have the bank update, we have the bank mutations, we have the bank weapons, and we have the, grab this. We have the ability to access the bank because I did a run to the Hand of the King. So we're gonna play the bank, I guess, and we're gonna experiment a little bit with the new mutations because there's 3 mutations that are added in the bank. There's gold plating, gold blood, and then I forget what the other one is. It's gold, it's like speed gold gain. Like if you go fast and you get a kill streak, you gain some gold. So we're going to experiment with these mutations instead of our standard fare of disengagement. That being said, what I'm gonna do is take the Hunter's Grenade, not for blueprint hunting, but for HP. By taking this grenade, I have the ability to now live slightly longer while we experiment with the parts of this update. Because honestly, I don't know really how much health is gonna be a problem here. There are some apparently interesting, you know, you're gonna teleport, we're just gonna do this. There's apparently some pretty interesting mutations from a gold/health perspective, so I don't know if we even need the Hunter's Grenade, but at least for now, we'll take it with us and see what happens. But we're just gonna keep playing until we finish this first level. When we finish the first level here, we will get access, there's the other scroll, to the bank, or sorry, we might get access to the bank, but we're gonna get access to the mutation pool. We can select the gold armor mutation, whatever it is, and we'll play around with that. I hear that the gold armor, right, we haven't even done this yet. Just to show you that this is like technically a brand new save file, we don't even have the key. I guess we should maybe do the DLC path because it might be locked. So yeah, we'll go DLC path, see if we can take advantage of the key here and unlock the DLC route, just in case we want to play even more of this this update at some point in the future. We're gonna have to get a new save file anyways when we actually, well, well, not a new save file. We're gonna have to unlock everything again when this actually does come out of the alpha state, but we'll worry about that when it happens. All right, so let's get the heck out of here. Let's go get this food and then leave. And we'll get our first mutation. Hold on, there you go. We'll get our first mutation, and I'm really curious to see how gold armor works. From what I've heard, it's busted good, and if it is, then I imagine, no. I imagine it's probably gonna be reworked. How I hear it works is that you have to, how I hear it works is that if you ever get hit, you don't lose any health. Instead, you just lose a little bit of gold, and I think it protects you from curse, which is crazy good. There are items in the game that do protect you from dying to curse. Ice armor is the big one. If you ever get hit with ice armor, you won't die. But also things like Face Flask, they don't protect you from curse, but they do not kill you when you hurt yourself with the Face Flask. So again, I don't really understand how it's particularly amazing, but there's gold plating. Lose gold instead of health when hit. The gold loss is proportional to the health loss prevented. So in theory, if you take 100 damage, you'll lose 100 gold. Sounds good. Sounds like you might want to pair this with gold gain mutations. The pick, which does gain gold whenever you hit an enemy, and then it crits if you have more than 1200 HP or something. There we go. And you know what? Don't forget about this. This is extremely quiet. Maybe that's why I feel a little bit off right now. The volume was turned down on my, oh my God, that's so much better. I can actually hear things explode now instead of just like, pa-toot, pa-toot, pa-toot. Sometimes, man, you gotta be able to hear what's going on. It helps, gets you into the mood. Hey, Solder J, welcome to the stream. Says, backlog be damned, I'm gonna watch Cursed Sword runs. I do want to try some more Cursed Sword runs today because I only have 2 achievements left in Dead Cells. One of the final achievements I need to do is beat the game with Mushroom Boy, and the other achievement I need to do, it hit you. The other achievement I need to do is Cursed Sword, and I feel like I'm actually gonna do Cursed Sword before beat a game with Mushroom Boy. Because I come by it honestly. I hate the item, and I feel like whenever I take it, I'm debuffed because I don't have another skill available. It's like one day, I'll have to do that achievement. I don't know when. Yo, reveal secret walls? We'll take that. Oh, heck yes. I'm gonna be honest with you though, I actually don't know if reveal secret wall works on challenge rooms. I think it does, right? I think it does. If it works on challenge runes, we'll be fine. It's gonna go with survival here. Okay, be careful. Yo, there's a lot of enemies, and I'm very scared. Yoink. I'm very scared of using my barrel launcher because I don't want it to come back and smack me. Like what just happened there. I don't know how I didn't get hit though. Maybe my grenade on dodge roll? I don't have a grenade on dodge roll. I have no idea what happened there. Something decided it didn't want me to take damage, and I appreciate it. Random weapons. We will pick up a new weapon at some point, I hope. Oh goodness. Barrel launcher not doing too much damage. Yeah, I mean, it's mostly just, I took it because it's a good range weapon. If we're going tactics, we'll use it, but yeah, we'll find some better stuff. On a bounce on a wall, it actually does some pretty sick damage, but you're not always gonna be able to hit with the wall bounce, and sometimes you're just gonna want to do damage. I don't think we've been hit yet, though. Have we been hit? Oh, you know what? We got hit probably from the barrel bouncing back. We just lost money. I just was too dumb and didn't notice it. Yeah, so I didn't notice it because it didn't go when I got hit, so I'm wondering if maybe that just makes it a little bit harder to recognize when you've been hit. If the game isn't going when I get hit, you know, I kind of need that little bit of feedback. You know, I need to know when I'm in trouble. I need to get the screen to flash red and everything. But that's what we're experimenting with here. I can't wait to actually get cursed and have this thing keep me alive if I get hit with curse active. I mean, I suppose that if you really were trying to do the cursed sword run, this is when you would want to do it right now. Although I don't think the save file is gonna live forever. They're probably going to not. Well, I mean, the save file could be. No, you know what? The save file is probably not going to be able to be maintained. Because that would be like, hello. That would be a little bit cheaty, I think, if they allowed. It did play the sound effect, and I did lose like 30 gold. No, I lost all of my gold? What? I have 66 gold? Okay, pardon? What the heck happened there? I'm broke. This is supposed to be the bank update. I can't be a banker with this amount of money. I'm freaking broke. What happened to my gold? So apparently I hit the spike trap there on the ceiling and it took all of my gold. I have 0 gold. What happened? Yeah, I broke my piggy bank. That's not good. I wonder if maybe the mutation's kind of busted right now. Like maybe it doesn't work correctly if it blocks trap damage. Because trap damage, it's calculated a little bit strangely in Dead Cells because it scales with the level you're on, but it peaks in damage to like 30% of your health or something like that. So you won't take more than 30% of your health in damage, but the damage from the traps scale with where you are in your run. So I'm wondering if maybe the damage is being calculated in a strange way such that it just does more damage than it should, or maybe it just doesn't work with the mutation yet. But hey, that's why they have this alpha test, right? Well, let's see what happens. So here's the question. Are we okay getting hit to see if we live? No, because I don't have any money. So let's not do that quite yet. We got time. I will get rid of the Hunter's Grenade at this point. I thought that maybe it might somehow help me to take less damage, but considering how much damage I just took, the Hunter's Grenade might not even do anything. I don't know. Okay, you have to die at some point, right? Okay, I hate Mushroom Man. Let's go kill him. Sauter J says, I haven't seen the update at all. Well, you have seen the new outfit right now. If you haven't seen the bank, it's a fun place, honestly, and I hope you enjoy it when we get to it. Okay. Which hopefully will happen soon. Okay. I see the elite. Ah, Lord. Why? I mean, so clearly it worked again. I didn't take damage from the barrel trap. I think I did lose a bunch of gold though. It's hard to tell. I don't remember how much I just had. You know what? This could, maybe this protects you from all of the damage? I took 65 damage because I ran out of gold. That makes sense. This is one of those situations where I'm just gonna have to like watch the footage. You know, you have instant replay if you're watching this, well, basically anywhere. You can take a look to see what the heck's actually going on here, but it seems like when I get hit by my own barrel, it does literally no damage. That's probably wrong. But it definitely feels like the damage is less than it should be. Maybe that's the gold protector here helping me. I see that, unfortunately. Oh, perfect shot. Ah, he's dead anyways. Reveals invisible enemies. Well, we have reveal secret walls and reveals invisible enemies. What would you rather have? Honestly, I'd probably rather have reveal invisible walls. I gotta feel like that might be a little bit, maybe not more important, but more helpful, more useful. Losing all your gold when you get hit, you should be wearing the Sonic outfit, says Fredacula. That is a very good point. That's kind of a funny thought. Dude, what the hell? I gotta test this out. It legitimately feels like I'm taking no damage from the barrel launcher, which is probably a bug. No, I took damage. I lost a lot of gold. But I am noticing I'm not seeing the, I'm not getting the audio effect of getting hit. I'm not going, ugh. So if I like fall into a trap, I get, ugh. And if I don't get the, ugh. So I'm just love going, ugh, and having a legitimate reason to make that voice. So we did lose a bit of gold. Hello. Well, I noticed that twice using the barrel launcher here. I guess it's not an uncommon thing to see your you know, big ol' cannon projectiles here just disappear. Dun 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 dun. Now I imagine. Nah, we're done. I imagine that food doesn't give you gold. Like, I'm pretty sure food just still heals your health. It'd be cool if it gave you gold if you didn't need the health because of the fact that you had excess. I guess let's see. We have 93% health. It does not give you any more cash. I think it. You know, I think it should. Well, I mean, you can get a lot of money by doing that. Because my idea is, what if you had, let's say 1,000 HP, and you picked up a food item that heals you by 50%? If you're already at max health, what if it gives you 50% of your health as gold, because that's what the mutation does, your gold is your health. You know, I think we also kept our hit streak whenever we lost gold instead of HP. That's interesting. Maybe that's why it didn't go, because we didn't take damage. We just lost gold instead. You know, I think I'm starting to understand what's happening here. Gain 3 gold per health point you lose. We don't lose health when we get hit, so this doesn't work, but get rich quick to get more gold for every enemy killed while having an active speed boost could give us more gold. Let's take it. Although I don't know how much this actually gives you. But yes, like let's say you had 500, you have 1,000 HP, you heal for 50%. Why not just give you 500 gold if you're already at max? You know, that way you can bank the extra health. Well, I guess you can't really bank extra health anyways, can you? So maybe that's a bit of a stupid question. You know, if you pick up a food item and you only need 1%, you waste the other 49. So. Yeah, I'm probably overthinking it to a degree. What was that sound? Oh, maybe it was a biter spawning. Well, stuff is dying. You know, even if we get hit, we should live. I'm not gonna test it, but I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Oh, I see you. You're becoming an elite, and there's pretty much nothing I can do about it. I lost all my gold, and I took damage. But that is pretty much, we knew that was gonna happen. At least I can get my cell key here. I feel like we're doing no damage, but that's probably because of the barrel launcher more than anything else. Oh my god, there goes all my money again. You know, another thing here is that I'm not really getting an active speed bonus. Oh god, I'm down to 1 HP. I died! Tonio Zedu, welcome to the stream. I probably butchered that name. Oh man, we should probably get disengagement still, or a better weapon. Yeah, a better weapon would be awesome. Okay, and we have 0 gold because we died, so we lost all of our gold. That's fantastic. Okay, and now we can have a good run. See this? We got a freaking explosive crossbow. It's such a weird. Oh god, it's like we're doing more damage here than we were at the death of the last run. God, that's so good. Okay. I'm like, I still don't really see the full value of that mutation, because here's my thinking on it, right? It saves you from curse. That's probably gonna change because that seems way overpowered. If you go to the prison, you just take that mutation real quick and then you guaranteed don't die, right? If you're going to Slumbering Sanctuary, you take that mutation and you can at least guarantee that you won't die. And then if you find a random cursed chest, you can just deal with it on your own. But, so I think that will probably have to change. But here's why I don't like that mutation. You don't gain that much gold per level. Over the course of a run you'll gain 50,000 gold. Somewhere between there and 100,000. You know, it very much depends on what you're doing on your run. Well, welcome. It depends on how little damage you take and everything. But here's why I don't like it. If you take damage, you will find food on a level to heal you. There are food shops, and you have potions to heal you. If you lose your money, you can't regain that off of the free things on the ground. You know, if you have a 50% food item and you sell it for 600 gold, that only helps you if you have 1200 HP or less. You know what I mean? I would much rather get value out of the food that exists on a level and I'd rather get value out of the food other than just sell it for 600 gold. You know, let's get hit. Let's use disengagement. Let's use gastronomy. Let's use necromancy, because that regenerates your health, and then keep your gold and spend it on other things. Because you spend a lot of money on a run. Reroll mutations. You reroll item affixes. You buy stuff to make that your health. I guess I understand the trade-off. Boy's Axe is so good. I understand the trade-off. I just don't think it's a good trade-off. A plum, welcome. How's it going? Oh, God. Definitely lacking in feedback, that mutation. I mean, I hope that they add that in, because this is an alpha. You know, I hope that when you use that mutation and you take damage, it's like a jingle of coins falling out of your pocket when you get hit or something. That would help a lot. But it's not just the feedback, it's also just the value of it. There's so many better mutations to take. Like disengagement. Disengagement could be worth thousands of HP because it keeps you alive and gets you back to 15% health. Is that worth turning all of your HP taken into gold loss? No, it's not worth it at all, I feel. Maybe I don't understand it. I don't know. Yeah, I do feel like that mutations is a bit weak. And especially maybe on higher BCs. You get one shot kind of a lot. At least I kind of get one shot kind of a lot, you know. But you take a lot of damage very quickly. You rarely take a small hit that is the thing that kills you in 5 BC or 4 BC. You know, you get hit for 4 times in a row because you didn't properly dodge a rampaging zombie and then you got stun locked. You know, you get hit by your own barrel launcher, you get thrown into some spikes and take 30% of your health damage or something. We'll try it again. So the mutation, I don't know. I think I'm gonna go with disengagement first though. I feel like that's just so much more important. And then maybe we'll try, dude, honestly, I don't know. Tonic, Scarecrow, Sickles, don't care about any of this. We're not even using our skills at this point. No point. Lose gold instead of health when hit. Gold loss is proportional to the health loss prevented. Ah, you know what? I just realized something else. And I think it's another stroke against gold plating. I understand the benefit of it now. And I understand how it might even be balanced. The gold plating, currently it saves you from death if you're cursed. It also saves your hit streak combo. It might also, you know what? It might also save your flawless against bosses. Maybe that's when you would want to take it. All that being said, what does it prevent you from getting? Health recovery. It stops recovery. You know, how often in Dead Cells do you get hit and then get all of your health back because you just shot an enemy in the face for like 20,000 damage? So gold plating, a big negative is that if you get hit, you lose the gold and it's gone. You don't get it back by hitting the enemy quickly. So that's another big stroke against it. And I'm glad I realized that. I'm glad I figured that out on my own. I always feel good whenever I pretend that I'm smart. Yeah, so you don't get the value of healing from getting the food on the floor. You just sell it for like 300 gold. But then you also lose the recovery that could give you almost full recovery of the health that you just lost. So you take gold plating, you get hit once, you take 2,000 damage, you lose 2,000 gold, and then it's gone forever. And if you're taking a lot of small hits, that basically means you're broke and you're not gonna have any money. Okay, that was dumb. But hey, I just picked up 18% of my health back, I think, just by hitting him while I was in recovery. Oh, hey, look, there's a pie. Now I got all my health back and didn't lose any gold. Yeah, this seems great. And by this seems great, I mean not having that mutation is doing great. So definitely from the perspective of maybe flawlessing bosses and maybe keeping you alive if you're cursed, it's good, but you lose a lot of value. And maybe that's the trade-off. I have to wonder if keeping you alive when you're cursed is intentional, but I actually think it might be a good balance for it, because you do lose so much. You lose the recovery, you lose the healing. You lose well, you don't lose your flasks because your flasks can still be used. They can just be used after you run out of money. Yeah, I get it now. I freaking get it now. Well, kind of. I get something regarding it. I hope it's what I'm supposed to be getting. Plum, you've had an exhausting week. Well, I'm sorry you've had an exhausting week. My week is not over. Basically, my week's never over. Because if I'm working, I'm working. If I'm streaming, I'm streaming. If I'm recording, I'm recording. I got stuff to be done every day. Hey, get out of here. Although I was thinking about taking a day off tomorrow of streaming, but I'm probably gonna stream anyways. I was gonna get some stuff done, but Dead Cells is just too much fun. What do you do for work? No comment. Let's just say I spend all my day on the phone, if you know what I mean. Hey, not Bill Murray. Hello, welcome, and thank you very much for the resub. How you doing today? Welcome to Gold Man. Gold cells. They should bring back gold cells. Like literally in this game, there were gold cells that you could get. I think there was like an affix on an amulet that's like, pick up gold whenever you gain a cell, and it would drop a gold cell. What happened to that one? Does that still exist? I love the axe. There's a run in Dead Cells that I want to try at some point. It's Boy's Axe combined with the Nutcracker. I actually feel like that could be a great combination. Hello, my name is Abe and welcome to Walmart. Is there a problem being a Walmart greeter? Hey, a job's a job, man. Do you listen to Karens yell at you trying to explain tech support? I do not envy anyone who actually does that. I've done it before. How are you not dead? I had to think about it for a minute. Normally survival's my dump stat. I'm using that phrase a little bit improperly though, because it's my main stat or my secondary, not my tertiary. Well, there's 60 kills. Hey, get out of here. Not Bill Murray says, I'm the only real tech support where I work. Everyone is really appreciative. Must be nice. The last time I did, like, true office IT work, I basically had to fight for everything. That's what I remember. I need to, you know, reformat this computer. I need to, you know, update the BIOS for the servers because some of the equipment that we got needs an update in order to be compatible. Nah, I want you to do this instead. Work on the thing that I want you to work on. But our servers, we need to make sure that they're online. Nah. Oh, it's a good time. It's a good time. I enjoy having to fight for, you know, the basics of my operational department. What do you mean the server's down? What do we pay you for? Oh, I've been there. I've been there. Hey, please die. Thank you. What are we doing on this run? I guess we're just waiting to go to the bank at this point. I'll be honest, I thought that I would start this run of Dead Cells and be like, sweet, I can check out the new mutation. I heard it's really good. But now that I checked out the new mutation, I'm like, I don't want the new mutation. I really don't. So in hindsight, I'm like, what the heck did I, you know, do the experimental save for so that I could unlock everything if I'm not gonna play with the new mutation? But I really don't like it. I really don't. I feel like you're gonna want to have disengagement anyways, especially on 5BC, and I feel like the value of it is not that high, and I feel like if you're cursed, just play slowly for 5 seconds, don't be a dummy, don't get hit, and then you'll be fine. Solder J, I will give you a bank primer when we get there, don't worry about it. You see that guy? That's a new bank enemy, in case you didn't know. The dude you've never seen before, Solder J? Yeah, he's new. That or one of the best kept secrets. Oh my god, I could absolutely clickbait this one. The best kept secret in Dead Cells history, this enemy. I thought the pick would break the ground. I thought it did a second ago. Not a second ago, but like 4 minutes ago, roughly. I picked the ground and I thought the ground just was destroyed. Maybe I'm wrong. Oh, I love seeing these enemies fall onto the spikes. Well, Abe, why don't you use the hook hand more? The hook hand sucks, get out of here. Dude, I love getting scrolls that can only go into my green scrap. My green stat. I have to turn on the light in this room. I forgot to turn on the room light before I started recording. So it's mighty dark. Hey, a curse chest. You know what I'm gonna do? Take it and then not get hit, and then I don't have to worry about the fact that, you know, maybe I need to equip something in order to stay alive. Nope, no mutation necessary. Just don't get hit, forehead. That's a very good shield to have. What's this, using a skill? Getting 10 kills? Hey, if it's gotta happen, it's gotta happen. I see that, by the way. We're gonna get real freaking stacked on this floor. There we go. It's like I saw you a minute ago, just waiting for you to get close enough that I can kill you. There's plenty of enemies left, and then we will do the challenge room. But first, let's teleport down so I don't have to worry about accidentally getting myself killed. If that didn't kill you or stun you in one shot, it would have been scary, but it did, so we're fine. Go up. Chrissia, welcome to the stream. How you doing today? Man, this is just gonna end up being like a really good run, isn't it? Because we've got so many scrolls. I say so many, we're only +2 right now. Well, we're gonna be +2 when we finish. And we have one that we're gonna have to put somewhere else. I mean, we've got a crossbow. Tactics is great. Brutality is good for the health. What are we trying to do in this run? It doesn't matter where we go. It doesn't matter who we kill as a final boss. Why not go for a little bit of brutality? We always roll tactics, I feel. Hey, you, how's it going? Forgot about that guy. I mean, again, technically the save file is a save file that's only been played once, so there's a lot of stuff that hasn't been done, because that's the experimental save file. It unlocks everything, but it doesn't tick the check boxes for has the player experienced this thing. We do not have extra jumps. And we're finally done. It took a little while to get through the floor, but let's be honest, we had a lot to do. Okay, and then we're going to the prison, which is down here. I actually thought that there was no prison for a second there. Chrissy says, I was playing The Binding of Isaac as Azazel, and it was amazing. Azazel's a very good character. Okay, I'm gonna go turn on the light, 1 second. All right, sorry, it's more like 15 seconds, my bad. We do not need any of this. Well, actually, that might have been better than the ceiling turret, but that's fine. Barnacle turret. Barnacle man, barnacle man. Explosive crossbow, the ammo's fine. So what do we want? Do we want gold plating? I mean, this could be a situation where it's okay. You know, we're gonna be cursed. If we get hit, we won't die. Let's try it, you know? I took disengagement early so that I wouldn't die. Now let's take gold and we'll see what happens. And if we get hit, we'll live due to the ability of the mutation, maybe. Well, Death Orb's definitely a little bit better. So if we ever do get hit, you know, we will still not have the ability to regenerate health because we're gonna just lose gold instead, but we also won't lose any health, first of all, but won't die if we were cursed. Hello, my friend. I wonder actually how much damage you take from the mutation. Like, is it actually 1-to-1? Like, if you get hit for 4,000, you lose 4,000 money? There's got to be some like weird math in there for traps though, because it doesn't make sense how we would lose 4,000 gold on one trap on like floor 1. So there's probably some math in there that might be a little weird. Hello. You know what? Go ahead. Go ahead, make my day. I'm out of ammo. You know what? I really wish you wouldn't have moved. Or, you know, we could just never ever get hit and then we won't have to care about what this mutation does on like the macroeconomics level. You know, maybe it'll change the economy, maybe it won't, but hey, just don't get hit forehead and you don't have to worry about it. All right. You son of a... Plum asks, how does barb tips works with bows that pierce? It just works. To be more accurate, if you have barb tips and what level generation is this? If you have barb tips in dead cells and you have a piercing weapon, the first enemy will get the bolt. So barb tips still works. Thank you. Oh, Jesus. I don't think I got hit. I still have 23,000 gold. I need to be paying more attention to the amount of money I actually have. Bubonic Lettuce says, forehead is Abe's new favorite word, I swear. No, that's sick. That's apparently sick lately. It's sick nasty. What the heck? There you go. All right, we done? We're almost done. Careful, you'll poke someone's eye out. But we still have full health. I guess we'll sell this because we're not gonna need it. We took the mutation. Uh-oh. There you go. Hard work pays off, apparently. Hard work pays off in Dead Cells. You heard it here first. The malaise has been cleared. Okay. We're almost done with this place. Did that tank jump backwards? Is that what happened? I didn't see any floor runes. I'm wary of taking the time to backtrack. Why? I just don't know if we need to. Money Shooter is tactics. It is not survival, so I am gonna dump it. And we're done. There's only 2 enemies left and we skipped by them for a reason, so I'm gonna get the heck out of here. I lost 2K gold in there somewhere? Well, if we did lose money, meaning we did get hit from something, we at least kept our hit streak. We're at 93, so in theory, that mutation could allow you to more easily get flawlesses. Which is honestly maybe a reason why you would want to, I have to take one. Maybe that's one reason why you might want to reset your mutations before boss fights, just to take it so that you can get the flawless. You get some legendary equipment and then you're good to go. The mutation's OP. I still don't know if I would call it OP though, because if you get hit like 5 times in a biome, you're gonna lose all your money and then you won't have enough money to guarantee the flawless or keep you safe from getting cursed. You wanna know what it is? It's a strange mutation that feels out of place because the rich get richer. If you don't take damage normally, then this is a very good mutation because it's going to save you flawlesses on bosses and your life if you make a mistake while cursed. But if you're taking a lot of damage and you're using the food on the ground for health and you're buying food from shops, well, you won't be able to buy food from shops because you're gonna be poor, and also you're not gonna be able to eat the food on the ground because you're gonna lose your money, not your health. So it's a weird mutation where the more you take damage, the less useful it is. This is a mutation, gold plating, where if you don't want to get hit ever and you only accidentally get hit on occasion, it could be pretty good. Depending on how it works with spikes, because apparently spike traps just do an infinite amount of damage, weirdly enough. But yes, it definitely feels like a mutation where the better you are and the less you take damage, the less you need it. For example, on this run, you know, we're doing just fine with a survival crossbow. Man, you're tanky. But we're also a ranged weapons dealer right now. You know, we're not up close and personal. We're not taking a lot of hits. You know, the less damage you take, the less you need it. But we still have it active, so in theory, if we do get hit here while cursed, we will be able to survive it. We're not cursed yet, but one day we're gonna get cursed. Well, that grenade was useless. it's getting a bit hectic around here. Let's just acknowledge that. It's more like a win more situation. I mean, it does cost you gold, but in order to keep boss flawlesses for legendary equipment, in order to keep yourself alive if you're cursed at the same time that you have the mutation and you need it to save your life, it definitely feels like it's just good. It only has a positive. But if you're taking a lot of damage, if your brutality, or if you're focused on survival healing or recovery, you're not gonna want this. You're not gonna want this at all. So it's very playstyle and run dependent. Some runs it's better. Some playstyles it's better. You can get hit by the bosses multiple times. The only downside is that you're poor. Just don't be poor then. That's all you need, right? But again, on a run like this, I haven't taken a lot of damage. And right now, I just have a ranged weapon that's, you know, doing a perfectly fine job. Doesn't seem like we're getting much help. At least so far out of it, because, you know, it didn't save our lives there. And if we get hit, you know, we have until disengagement activates in order to just heal that health back either naturally or through food. You know, I can sell this pastry for 200 bucks. Is it worth 200 bucks or is it worth 15% health? It's one of those interesting, like, mutations, those interesting additions that definitely feels like it's something that could be reworked at some point to better fit more use cases. Or maybe it's working exactly as intended, and people are just, it has one characteristic that I like. It makes it so OP, and I'm like, well, I kind of see it, I kind of don't. Yeah, just don't get hit forehead. So that shop is like completely worthless, because if we need the health, we're not gonna have any money, and if we have the money, then we obviously don't need the health. So that's a bit of a strange shop encounter right there. Yeah, and now that I think about it, it really makes the shops less useful, huh? Even normal shops, like, you don't want to spend your money. You'll never want to spend your money because it's health. Well, I guess you still have health to fall back on, but the primary reason to have this mutation, so you can get your flawlesses and then also survive curses, will be slightly negated the less money you have. So there's a lot to this that I think people maybe realize or maybe don't realize. I don't know what the general consensus is for the mutation. And that's why I took that grenade. Pretty much. This is like the worst elite to be trapped in a box fighting. But we did it. Love. I suppose it does synergize kind of hand in hand with the mutation that gives you more gold, because if you are going fast and killing a lot of things and being hyper aggressive, then you will get a lot of gold in theory. I don't know how much gold it actually gives you. Rich get quick or something. But in theory, that would give you a lot of gold that you could use to tank hits. So you could get your money back by just going fast. Izu says the mutation's currently too powerful even though it's not working as intended. Izu, what do you mean that the mutation is too powerful and not working as intended? What are your opinions on it, and what is your knowledge? Because it sounds like you've got some hidden knowledge here. Hey. You son of a gun. Stop running from me. Let's go down. Ahaha! I knew where you were going, son. We have a 151 streak. I don't know if we've been hit. I have not been paying attention to the cache. That's a much better death orb. These damn enemies give me Blight Town flashbacks, says not Bill Murray. I wonder if that's a specific like enemy reference. Like they were like, hey, what's the most annoying enemy in Dark Souls? Blight Town guys? Let's just add them. I just lost, you know what? I lost no money. Because this laser beam does very little damage. So I did hear it, by the way. It went dun 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 when I took the hits due to plated armor, but it did virtually no money loss, because by itself that laser does like 4 damage. So that's a situation where the perk, the mutation did save me. It saved me my hit streak. It would have saved me if I was cursed. Maybe that's a situation for it. Now we could go pick, but we've been doing a lot of pick. So I'm kind of just looking for maybe like a better crossbow. I will admit that the tombstone is a lot of fun. And there was a boy's axe earlier that we don't have now. But you know what, it's a level 4 crossbow. Why don't we upgrade to the tombstone? And we'll just take the shield in our backpack for the time being. Izu says, the developers claim that this mutation is not supposed to protect you from curses, allow a kill streak, or flawless bosses. You see, that's something where it sounds like the entire point of the curse is going to be negated when they change it. Because as expected, I don't think it's supposed to protect you from curses. I understand that. But to not be able to flawless bosses or keep your kill streak, at that point, I legitimately have no idea what this is for. Like, it seems like it would be completely worthless at that point. What would be the point? Because it's saving you by preventing the damage from being taken has a use. It costing you money, taking up a mutation slot, and preventing you from being able to fully use the food that you find on a run seems awful. Hello, Mr. Prisoner, sir. Because it's not even that good. Well, maybe depending on where you are in your run, you could take it. You know, I didn't think about it. What if this is like endgame? Oh, I'm fighting the final boss. I have 50,000 gold that I'm not doing anything with. I might as well take the gold mutation, so if I take a random hit, I won't die. You know, I have 100,000 gold on this run. Might as well just be invulnerable for the fight. You know, instead of having 5,000 HP during the fight, I could have 50,000. That would help me on some of my runs when I'm going heavy tactics. He canceled one of his attacks, so I got real scared there. I think that was the death orb doing it. Part of the reason why you gotta be a little bit careful using things that can stun this boss. Because if you cancel his attack, but he hasn't done an attack, he'll immediately go into another one. So I have no idea if I got hit. I have 22,000 gold. That seems kind of low. Did I get hit? I should have been paying more attention. I feel like I might have gotten hit because I think I remember hearing the boom of getting hit, but I thought that was just like a roll grenade going off. But then I think about it now and I don't have a roll grenade. So I guess I did get hit a couple of times. Yeah, that'll scale. Rainbow Zombie Man says, do we ever fight Papa Tick? He gets his head cut off. So I guess we did take a little bit of damage there, and I guess this did protect us, so there you go. It does work. So this biome is going to be Fractured Shrines. After this, we will be going to the bank. Because the bank can appear pretty much anywhere in your run, and we haven't seen it, so it's going to be next. Well, that's not good enough. Whoa, careful, careful! This doesn't seem like a great level for this because there's a lot of enemies that are spread apart. You know, there's not a lot of combo potential here, it seems. But it's still a good tombstone. Well, that seems dangerous. Just almost fell to my death. Oh, we just skipped the entire, like, opening area, huh? I didn't even get anyone. Oh, hey, it's the body. Don't I have to, like... Oh, do I just ground pound the body, maybe? Hey, give me my outfit. Isn't there supposed to be an outfit? I guess I have the outfit, which is why I'm not able to get it again. I did get hit there. I actually saw when I got hit, there was a yellow aura around me. There was no visual, like, particle effects of getting hit, but I did see an aura. There we go. We actually finally got this to pay out. And I'm definitely seeing the effects of negating small hits. I guess maybe I was thinking too much about big hits. What a strategy that is. And to be fair, there is a very big benefit to negating little small hits of damage, but... And there's a benefit to negating the big hits, you know, especially if you're fighting a boss or something. Which, if we got hit, I think we did get hit on Mama Tick, saved us the flawless. But taking small hits of damage, but again, like, if they change it so that it doesn't save you the small hits of damage, what's the point? And that's what I'm struggling with still. And again, I know I keep talking about it, but again, I'm coming back around to the idea that maybe what this is for is giving you something to do with your money. End of run, you've got 70,000 gold, you didn't spend any of it. Hey, you might as well get a shield for your final fight. And fair enough. If that's what it is, fair enough. It's Mousetrap. Welcome, how's it going? Long time no see. Have we got a no-hit in on the queen yet? If you're asking, I assume you're ready to be spoiled. I have no-hit the queen. Hold on. That's not gonna kill anyone. Also, there's no one here to kill with the tombstone now that I look at it. You know, one thing I'm noticing is I'm way more aggressive right now with the curse active, because if it doesn't matter if I get hit, then I'm just playing normally. Hey, I got one of them with the tombstone. Oh, I missed! Uh-oh. Got him. Still have 28,000 gold. I don't think we got hit. Now, a legendary flint. The damage is incredible. We could use legendary Wings of the Crow. I've never actually used this to good effect before. Dun 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 dun. Wings of the Crow causes you to float in the air for 15 seconds. Electrical damage on anything below you. Let's give it a go. Why not? Yeah, I started exactly. Like, I don't really use it that often. Maybe this will be my opportunity to learn what the heck is so important about Wings of the Crow. I did get hit there. Hold on, It's Mousetrap says, aw shucks, if there's one person that can do a no-hit, it's you, Abe, I believe in you. No, did I misspeak, or maybe you misheard? We have done the Queen no-hit. I've done all of them. We've 100%ed the flawlesses. There are no more flawlesses yet to complete. But I got hit on Mama Tick, but I have this weird mutation that is strange and making it so that no hits don't really matter. I forgot to turn on lore rooms. Can I enable them right now? I can! I think. I haven't seen any of the lore rooms in the bank, and that's something that was recommended to me, is that apparently there's a lot of bank lore rooms, so let's see if we can find some of those bank lore rooms now. Oh, kill them. Izu asks if I've completed a cursed sword run. Well, yes and no. I did with a very small amount of save scumming, except since I was on BC5, I had to go fight the Collector, and I died on the Astrolab. So like, I can do it, because I did do it, essentially, but I just don't have the achievement for it. So what I'm probably gonna do for the Cursed Sword run, oh my god! Beautiful. What I'm probably gonna do for the Cursed Sword run is, see, how do I go up? I guess you just gotta like go around. It seems pretty strong, but the platforming gets a little bit wonky with wings, which is kind of the reason why I'm not the biggest fan. Hey, I killed one unit with it. Uh-oh. Oh, Jesus! Da-na-na-na. Can't believe I got that. We're going down. It's a frame rate glitch. It shouldn't behave in that manner, says Izu. Oh wait, I think I understand what you're talking about. Hold on, let me actually go in here real quick. It's a frame rate glitch. You talking about this? I guess I can kinda get pretty high with it. How is it, what's the correct behavior, Izu? That's like the first question, because if I knew what the correct behavior was, I could understand it. Actually, you know what I could do? This might break the recording. Why don't we wait until we find the room after this floor? You know, let's finish the floor and then I'll play around with the graphics of the game slightly. I don't want to have to redo the whole floor. And we're almost done anyways. We just gotta finish off this path. Thonk. I do love this thing doing a lot of damage. Hey. Thank you. That was kind of sick. I didn't realize that Wings of the Crow would make you that fast going horizontally. Okay, yeah, this is the end of the floor. Let's just finish the floor real quick, and then we'll figure that out. Where can we go from Fractured Shrines? Not the clock. Can you go to the caverns? I don't think you can. Let's just go to the shores. Oh, I can't, because I have to get the outfit in order to open the door. This is a 100% save file. Yeah. Skip. They really want you to read that, so I guess we have to go down. We can probably go to the sepulcher at the very least, but I guess it doesn't matter where we go because we're going to go to the bank. So let me see. Zion says, I wish they would fix the frame rate for high resolution monitors. I do have a high resolution monitor and a high frame rate, so I am curious how that's affecting this. So let's see. Go options, video. VSync is on and it's a full screen window. Let's go to window. That's a small window. You know what? Okay. Oh man. You know what? The problem is, well, there's multiple problems, but I think the problem is, look at the size of the font Parry shield. I think the problem is that if I change the resolution of my main monitor, it might just completely break the recording, the stream, and I would have to like restart things. So I'm not gonna worry about that. I'm not gonna worry about that right now. Yeah, high quality stream. But if there is a bit of a problem with Wings of the Crow on a high frame rate, maybe that's why it never feels right. Because it always feels like the movement on it is very strange. Oh right, your dodge roll makes it go so super fast. I'm still curious why this is wrong. Like, you say it shouldn't behave in that manner, but why is that manner wrong? Am I falling too fast? Like, I don't know. Anyways, it's about time. Yo, where's the bank? Basically the dash is less extreme. The dash is one thing, the jump is another. Is there no bank? Where's the bank? Hold on. Maybe the bank will come. Oh, you know what? The bank could replace the castle. I didn't even think about that. So we should go to the sepulcher. From the sepulcher, we can go to the cavern, so we can still fight the giant. I'm kind of curious to see how Wings of the Crow would work on the giant, but if Wings of the Crow is broken, then maybe I don't want to use it at all. Hello. Yeah, I know, it's my first time being here, isn't it? Vertical ascension is nearly infinite. I do feel like I fall like a damn rock when I'm using Wings of the Crow. So if it working correctly has like infinite, look at how fast I go. If it working correctly kind of gives me like more infinite verticality, that would be kind of sick. I did take damage there. It was not that much, honestly. It was not that much. Let's not take scarecrow sickles, because they suck. And now we're cursed, but we're protected, because we have the mutation that doesn't kill us. So, that's good. It's very good. Oh, hey, look, 2 bad items. I just want to get back to the bank. The bank is a fun level. Well, it's fun because it's new and interesting. That's why I want to go there. Please, game, more bank. 3, 2, 1. Got to admit, having a legendary one of these on this floor, pretty good. Seems pretty good if you ask me. What are we scaling? I guess we're scaling brutality? Sure, why not? Still have this thing active. Whoa! Ran out just at the wrong moment. Dun, 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 dun. Wings of the Crow really is good. I'm gonna have to, at some point, maybe before the next time I actually do some recordings for Dead Cells, I'm gonna have to maybe change my resolution on my monitor, my frame rate, and just see if it actually does perform differently at like 60 FPS, because at the FPS that I'm currently at, I'm not really feeling it. So this seems like a great combination. You axe someone in the back and then you smack them with a tombstone. Let me axe you a question. Hey Inquisitor, can I, there goes my gold, axe you, okay, you're dead. Can I ask you, everyone keeps dying in one hit. I haven't been able to ask any questions. Okay, well, I gotta get the scroll. Then I'll ask you a question in a second. Can I ask this? I've got a I want him to not die so I can hit him with the tombstone. That's the 1-2 punch. Because I've done this before with Nutcracker, and with the Boys Axe Nutcracker, it was very nice because every shot was basically a critical shot. You hit someone in the back, and then you just walk up behind him and you get the guaranteed backstabs. 1, 2, 3. Queen's Rapier. Wow, the damage is... This is a legendary weapon, and the damage is half that of the tombstone. Honestly, I'm just gonna sell it. You freaking... We'll put it in our backpack and then we'll sell it later, because, I mean, it is legendary. That's my problem with Boys Axe as a support weapon. It's too powerful, says Izu. Yeah, like, I want to hit the enemy with the tombstone. Instead, Boys Axe just literally kills everything in one hit, so. A little bit of a problem there. But again, with the Nutcracker, it is a pretty good combo. I've done it before, I swear. It did work. And I wasn't killing everything in one hit with the Boys Axe. I guess it was a very low-level Boys Axe, probably. Lord. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. See, that's what we're looking for. I have 18,000 gold. I must have been getting a hit here. Nice job. Yeah, I must be getting a little hit on occasion, which is a little dangerous. Hey, get out of here. And again, it's kind of, it's interesting because I feel like I don't care if I get hit anymore. Like normally, you know, I'm trying to avoid damage, I'm going slow, I'm figuring out how I want to engage enemies, but if I get hit for like, you know, 1,000 damage 8 times in a row, whatever, it's just 8,000 gold. I got hit a lot there. I do like the fact that it saves you from like dumb elites that have like laser beams that are always the worst. Go ahead. Sorry, is there nothing in this little hallway here? Oh, crap. Hey, you know what? Darkness goes around plating. So, you know, that answers that question. We don't even have the crypt key? I thought we did. Well, time to keep going. Where's oh, there's the key. All the way up there. I guess we did just have a key. Lava also goes around it. Found that out the hard way. What about fall damage? Does the gold shield protect you from fall damage? A Dreer Gamer, welcome. What achievement are you going for? Right now, it's not really an achievement. Right now, I'm just playing the bank update and playing around with this gold mutation, the gold armor mutation, because I haven't tried it yet. After this, we'll try to do either a cursed run or a mushroom boy run, because we still have to do those too. And then that's it. That's all my achievements. So hey, I turned on lore rooms, and hey, look at this, it's a freaking lore room. And it's a lore room that has a bag of food. Dun 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 dun. Have you beaten the hand of the king on this file? See, that's the question now, isn't it? That's the question. Because I freaking hope so. I spent an hour doing it like last night. We done? Yep, we're done. It's like 4 enemies left to kill, but who cares? So Boy's Axe won't do a damn thing on the giant, but you know, whatever. We cannot get to Scarecrow. We can only go Clock Tower or Guardian's Haven. I mean, Clock Tower could go down pretty nicely to the Boy's Axe, but a little weird. Let's go a little bit faster. We have a 3-stack gastronomy damage bonus. Let's try to keep that. Dun 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 dun. So we did lose our hit streak. There's the Dagger of Profit. Critical hits for 3 seconds after picking up gold. Little underwhelming. The Dagger of Greed. They should really call it the Dagger of Greed, and they should make its subtext something about the rules of acquisition. That would make my gamer side giggle a little bit. Guardian's Haven. See what the damage of this is now? 31,000 DPS. Plus 50% at max HP. Well, we're actually not at max HP right now, so you know what? Just stay in my backpack. I guess we could re-roll it. I didn't re-roll it at all. I don't know what I would be looking for. You know what? Screw that. We have 24,000 gold armor plating. Solder J says I gotta go in 15 minutes. I'm afraid I'm not gonna see the bank. In theory, the bank is gonna be next. I forgot that there's another biome that can be the bank, and I think it is the next one. Okay, so apparently... Wings of the Crow Tombstone is insanely good. What happened? It's like... That was awesome. I feel like there were 3 different things happening here. The tombstone was hit on bosses. The 3rd hit probably just makes a doomstone. It says doom nearby enemies. It's kind of a doomstone. So on bosses, it probably dooms on the 3rd hit. So hitting the eye was hitting the hands, and hitting the hands was also hitting the eye if I killed the hand. And then also, because of Wings of the Crow, I was perfectly aligned. I missed a scroll fragment, whatever. I was perfectly aligned with the boss's freaking head. Now I am gonna take the Nutcracker, because with the boy's axe, this is pretty good. Power drunk, welcome. Yeah, I definitely missed 1 scroll, whatever. Double damage Nutcracker? Okay, how about this? We'll use the tombstone for now, and then we can pull out the Nutcracker later. Oh, baby. So is there gonna be a chest? There isn't. Why is there no... I don't understand. We didn't get a bank chest. Solder J, I think I'm not gonna be able to show you the bank. This is the bank update, right? Yeah, it is. I'm a freaking gold man. I'll be honest, I don't understand why we didn't see the bank. I didn't walk past it at some point, did I? Yeah, Solder J, you'll see it when you get to the VODs. I'm like, you know what? Okay, so here's how the bank is supposed to work. With the exception of the depths and bosses, any biome can become the bank and prisoner's quarters. So if you're going to the sewers could become the bank. If you're going to the promenade could become the bank. I think because I used the key to go to the dilapidated arboretum because this is the experimental save file, I think that overrode the bank. Oh, Vord says the depths are not an exception. I'm surprised to hear that. I wonder if that'll change. But I'm wondering if because I went to the dilapidated arboretum on this save file, where I've never been to that biome before, because it's an unlocked save file, it didn't spawn. I have done the Hand of the King fight before. You can see here, the Astrolab is visited, but the collector is not visited. That's because I did this last night. I went to the throne room and I defeated the Hand of the King. It's on the map. There's proof. So I haven't seen the bank, and I have no idea why it didn't spawn, but it's probably because I went through the DLC path. I don't know. So, I mean, we're just gonna keep going, I guess. Go to the castle. Yeah, so I don't know. But again, last night, to prepare for this so that I could test the new mutations without having to spend the time finding the blueprints, I went to the castle. I went to the king, the Hand of the King. I fought him. Didn't show up. Astrolab bank incoming. So that's the other question. Okay, it loaded. That's the other question. Maybe it'll show up in the Astrolab. I don't know. It'll be really amusing if that happens. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't know if that could happen, because here's the thing. They said that any biome that you go to could become the bank so that you can find the bank on every run. But those are two mutually exclusive statements if you consider the Astrolab, because you don't have to go to the Astrolab if you go to the Queen. So the bank would have to not be able to become the Astrolab unless you are already in the castle, but the game doesn't know that before you go to the castle. Do you know what I mean? Like, sure, any biome could become, hello, any biome could become the bank. Well, what if I'm in the distillery and I have a path and I haven't seen the bank yet and I go to fight the Queen? Is it gonna become the Lighthouse? Like, there's not gonna be a bank. So there's a bit of a question I have with how the bank actually spawns. Yeah, it is an alpha. But I guess I'm just saying I don't understand, which is fair. That was weird. But probably they'll fix it. But you know, we're gonna do the Astrolab. If it hasn't spawned yet, maybe we have to go to the Astrolab, in which case, we'll go there. Yeah, the bank only spawns once per run. It will only spawn once per run. You don't have to go to the bank, it's completely optional. But I do want to go to the bank, at least on this run. Astrolab bank would be amusing, says Izu. It does pull enemies from the biome that you're in, so if we do have Astrolab bank, there would be book enemies, wizards, shielders. It would be a nightmare. But that kind of makes it a little bit fun, doesn't it? Okay, we'll take a better boy's axe. Shots leave a trail of flames. Why not? And hey, a nutcracker. You know what? What about double nutcracker? That way we'll have two nutcrackers that we could just pull out the big one for the boss fights. There you go. Now we can practice our wombo combo so that when we get to a boss fight, we're not, well, I gotta make sure I can use this weapon correctly. I wonder if the bank is more rewarding the later on into a run you are. That is a good question. I have no idea. The bank would be, I think, harder the later on in a run you do it. Not the bookman. I hate the bookman. But we'll see. You know, we'll like, do our own little experimentation here. Nice. You know what? I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just kind of like floating. Still don't understand the item like at all. WTF is that damage? You're gonna have to be more specific. What item in particular are you referring to? Are you talking about the boy's axe? Are you talking about the nutcracker? Are you talking about the legendary turret trap? The legendary wings of the crow? Or are you talking about the legendary nutcracker with double damage in my backpack that we're gonna use on the boss? Kill rhythm would actually be kind of nice, because then you could just combo, use kill rhythm, and where are we going? No, we need to go, we don't need to go to green. No, we do need to go to green. You can just combo, throw the axe and really quickly fire off the nutcracker. There's a little bit of a strategy there. Hold on. I dropped the money? No. Oh, head not yet ready yet, okay. Wings, I get that it's legendary, but still. Oh, for those elites in the water, it was electrifying them, doing critical damage. So that's why it did absurd damage to those guys in particular. I mean, it is doing like 10,000 damage a tick, but still. Because it electrocutes them over time, right? Hey. Yo, the boy's axe freezes! That's great. Okay, we got 3 keys. Let's get to the nearest teleporter, which might be over here. I haven't seen any food. Oh no, you know what? I did find food and then I ate it. Should have saved it for the bonus. Goodbye. He was in the wrong place at the wrong time. If I've ever seen that before. Freezy boy, best boy. He's a very good little boy here. He was a good little boy. Don't be weird about it. Oh my god. Okay, goodbye, Sinew Slicer. We do have mapping. There's a chest. I don't really see the reason to even go look at it, but hey, it is more money. And in theory, we're gonna need more money as we start taking more damage in these later floors. I must have been hit because I thought I had 28,000 a second ago. I don't think I got hit, but I probably did. It's like you get hit once, you lose like 6 grand, and then you're like, where did my money go? What the heck? Well, there's Mushroom Boy. Good opportunity to get that achievement if this was a save file that I cared about. Just didn't want to sell it for a second there, I guess. And we're done. There's probably food lying around, but let's just go to the throne room here, because we're done. I didn't see, or rather I didn't find the food that was in the walls. 33 scroll, Hand of the King is gonna be clapped. Oh, 33, what do you mean? We're at 40. Oh, that's so good, but we've got a boy's axe. We're not 33 scrolls. We're 40 scrolls, and this thing is doing 620,000 DPS on a crit. Ready? And we've got 2 legendary skills that we can maybe use. Hello, friend. He's trying to throw bombs at me. I mean, that seemed to work very well. Uh-oh. Red Eye, welcome. Interesting to see a lot of the unlocks. I'm very early on compared to this, but really enjoy the game. Okay, couple of things. This is the... First of all, I did not get as many crits there as I was hoping for. Boy's Axe, it doesn't apply the route for that long, I think. This is an update for an upcoming version of the game that's gonna have a new biome. And this is also, spoiler, very endgamey, super final boss content that you're about to watch, so just be prepared for that. Oh hey, good, it's a legendary tonic. Shoots a volley of arrows for 0 damage per arrow. So glad we got the flawless on this guy. So the wolf trap may have been better than the boy's axe to apply the root, but still, we did a pretty good job. Let's hold on to this weapon. Mutations are fine. And there's no bank. Okay, no bank, I guess. Sorry. Oh, was this the bank alpha update? You wanted to see the new biome? Oh, sorry, screw that. No biome for you, no bank. Oh my god, I know what it was. Guys, I figured it out. I think when I enabled the lore rooms, it changed where the chest spawned in the run. I think that this changed how the level generation worked. Just enough that maybe it spawned the bank before where I was. I did finish the game once. I've already done that, Dad. So I'm wondering if it might have been because of the seed. You know, changing, because here's why I have lore rooms disabled. If you have lore rooms enabled and you try to use a custom seed, it doesn't generate the same level. You have to have lore rooms disabled for the seeds to actually work correctly. So that's why I tend to try to run with lore rooms disabled, because I want to be able to either do a run multiple times or have other people be able to play along with me if you want to play the same run. So that change probably is what did it. And I'm a little salty because I really wanted to see the bank, and Solder J wanted to see the bank, but he's probably gone by now because he had to leave a little while ago to go do, I don't know, adult things probably, instead of just play video games all day. But you know what? At least we did get to experiment with this this mutation, learn a little bit about it, learn why it's the talk of the town. I'll admit, I enjoy it, and I kind of understand how it's supposed to work. Although I do think that it might be... Wow, you are slow. I do think it might be a little bit overrated, but you never know. Well, I lost 20,000 gold. Did you see that? I'm poor. I have 0 money. Well, there goes our gold plating. I'm gonna be honest with you, I think the laser arena does too much damage. It did about 25,000 damage in one hit. That can't be intentional, can it? I'm taking a little bit of damage here too, but that laser, you wanna know why I don't like it? There's 2 different laser elites. Well, there's many different laser elites. But there's a laser elite where the laser is horizontal and it slides upwards. Excuse me. That laser does about, I don't know, 10 damage per tick. The box does 20,000 damage. And admittedly, the box, I love that little slide animation. The box does disappear when you get hit once, but goodness gracious, the box shouldn't one-shot you. The damage is way too high on that. I do legitimately hope that they change it. Good thing I sold my Abe crypto before cashing in. Or before it crashed, rather. Yeah, it did kind of crash, didn't it? I can't even go to the shop to buy health at this point. Which, you know, let's just bring this conversation right round, baby, right round, like a record, baby, right round. This, I think, is part of my problem with the gold plating. At least personally. Sure, it took the brunt of that attack, but I lost 25,000 gold for essentially no reason, because with disengagement, it would have saved me anyways. It would have blocked 1 damage, it would have blocked 99,000 damage. You know, it doesn't matter, it's disengagement. And you're invincible while it works. So, getting hit there, it didn't ruin my chances, but it cost way more than I would have ever liked. And you know what else? The elite that has the crystal that follows you around and shoots you, that thing only does like 10 damage per shot. Why does the box laser elite have the laser do 20,000 damage and one-shot the player? That is way too much damage. Yo, walk over here, I wanna kill you. That is a just unbelievable amount of damage to have in one hit. And, you know, I'm just gonna try not to take any more damage so I can buy a heal. Granted, you know, potentially the mutation could save your life if you don't have disengagement active, but if you don't have disengagement active, maybe don't fight an elite that you don't know what it is. I just wanted to see him die to the laser. There you go. But this is how the Nutcracker is, I think, supposed to work here. You chuck it, you smack him with the Nutcracker itself, it does good damage. Hey, yeah, probably just eat that. I know we're gonna be summoning stuff, but I'd also like the health, so. Yeah, disengagement is still, I think, just the best mutation you can have. You guys ready to lose all your money? Disengagement is just so important at 5 BC. You can't afford to get hit and die. Zeus says, waste of a mutation slot. Well, maybe if you're playing on a cursed run. Oh, goodness. It took me a while, but I understand now why the rotating balls have a red line on them, and so you know where it was if you don't see it in the moment. You can look for that red line. What the heck? I guess he was becoming an elite when I walked into the room and it kind of glitched out a little bit. I guess it's not really a glitch, it's just kind of what it does. I don't care about you. You gotta love a good boy's axe. Throw the axe. You know what? Why does this freaking item not work? I'm super curious now what actually the Wings of the Crow looks like on 60 FPS instead of 120. There goes all my money, by the way. So definitely not affording a heal now. That's fine though. Let's get the heck out of dodge, shall we? We can take kill rhythm for more damage. I'm not a big fan of kill rhythm. Like, if I take kill rhythm, I would want to take ammo as well, so I could have 2 boys axes to enable the smacks. I guess, you know what, we should take kill rhythm ammo. Why not? I have just barely enough money to re-roll some mutations right now. Gold plating seems like a double-edged sword. Yeah, except once they remove the benefit of it, it's pretty much gonna be worthless. So let's reset mutations. I'll still take disengagement, but what I'm gonna take is ammo and then kill rhythm and then sure. So in theory, we're just gonna do that the whole time. And be very careful not to get hit, because we take double damage, we have 14,000 HP, and no gold plating. But we do deal 1,000,000 DPS on a crit, so that's pretty decent. It's weird that he didn't play his intro. What the heck? What the heck? Whoops. We're probably gonna die in one hit, by the way. Guess I could heal. We do deal a lot of damage, admittedly. Also, hey, here's this. Hey, die please. Anyways, he's dead. We got hit once, but we lived with double damage. And it was all thanks to disengagement, not to freaking gold plating. Took that one off. What was that dong? Do you hear that? Dong. Good run, I guess. No bank, unfortunately. I kind of wish we had access to the bank. I guess we understand now a little bit more about how that gold plating mutation would actually function. Very situational, I think. It would very much depend on playstyle, how much damage you're taking, and whether or not you feel like you would get more value from random food and healing versus having access to the money, you know? You do lose all your money when you get hit, and certain attacks will take all of your money, like the big box attack from the elites, or, you know, maybe you'll just get hit by a kamikaze bat, and instead of one-shot protection activating, you're just gonna go down to zero gold. Still, good run. I enjoyed that run. Good old Boys Axe Nutcracker run. Hey, for those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you've enjoyed it, subscribe for more. Check me out on Twitch for when I go live. Support me on Twitch, Patreon, and Streamlabs, and I hope to see you here again for the next run of Dead Cells.